Hello, today is 7th May, so we're having a MicroProfile technical call today. Please help out with the minutes. Let me share my screen. Okay, please put your name in the basically minutes. So the link is in the chat. It's we don't have a lot to discuss, so yeah, you might get some time back. So the first line business. So this is kind of we discussed this at Jakarta steering committee. So discussed the cloud native Java technical survey. So it's basically the kind of this will be a joint effort between MicroProfile and Jakarta EE. So this I have like I quickly go through the questions. Basically it's so which version of Jakarta EE you used, and then basically this is I think is I added what version of MicroProfile you are using, that one, and also what version of Java using to run your applications, and what runtime are you using. So it's quite a long kind of the list. So if you have any questions and other comments there. And the other one, which Jakarta EE Java EE API have you used or using? So that's, yeah.
Emily, could you add Payara Cloud on there? I know it's relatively new. You got Piranha. Oh, Payara platform, but then there's, okay. But then Payara has their cloud implementation too.
Yeah, go ahead. The link is in here. Go ahead. Yeah, because people will ask me why you add that. So if you add it, yeah. Yeah, go ahead to just put in the comment mode. People will kind of review and yeah, do it. Jakarta REST. And then which Jakarta EE profile have you used recently? And what API would you like to see updated in the next version of Jakarta EE? How important are you following general option to improve Jakarta EE? So how important are the following specific related improvement for Jakarta EE? How important are the following new specs to be added to Jakarta EE? So this is kind of the new standalone kind of the APIs. Jakarta NoSQL, RPC, MVC, some others. So it's under the next, what MicroProfile specification are you using? So basically listed all the specifications here. How do you plan
to sharing the screen, or is it hiding behind one of, oh, there it is. I found it, sorry.
Oh, thank you. Did I share it? Yeah. How do you plan to use the Jakarta EE and MicroProfile in your cloud native applications? So it's the Jakarta EE MicroProfile. So we want to figure out, hopefully, probably this is hopefully the majority of them. What emerging technology areas would you like to support in Jakarta EE specifications in the future? Do you have any few comment on how micro can improved in the future? I think is we can probably add a couple more questions, but it would be good. What people think? What are other questions we want to add? Any kind of any suggestions? What else we want to find out from this survey for MicroProfile? What I'm thinking, do we want to see what runtime do you use? Are you oh, okay, so here is set all the runtime. So are there any other questions people would like to put in?
I'm digging through right now.
Yeah, so if there's no immediate
Yeah.
thought here, please add your comment and etc. Like as soon as possible to this doc, so that this can be finalized soon. I think I will probably, I will also think out something else for MicroProfile point of view. Kind of maybe we should ask what specifications do you
Yeah, I'm going through this too, but just curious in question 13, should that be also, add MicroProfile specifications as in?
Yeah, good point. 这个EE and MicroProfile.
Yeah, because I know, you started the MicroProfile AI
Yeah,
discussions, so,
yeah, good point.
but
Yeah.
and you don't want to have too many questions. I mean, you want people to fill this out and not be inundated or overwhelmed by,
Yeah.
too many questions. So
Yeah,
this is
good
pretty
point.
good.
Yeah, I think we want probably at most 15 questions. So yeah, I think probably important ones we covered here.
The interesting challenge here is we have lots of technical questions, but we know nothing about the audience. That's actually taking the survey.
Oh, that's a good point.
Oh,
Right,
are you at what role are you? Oh, good point.
Just yeah, it's like how big is your company? Usually you have it broken down by revenue, right? In number of employees in your organization. I wish I could say what's your age. But that's just the survey taker, not necessarily right. For an individual developer survey, that might work.
Do you think it make more sense to ask who did the survey? Like, what's your job role? Like a developer, business owner, or you think the size matters?
To me, I would want to know the size of the organization, right? So, is this, how many small, like, because if it's like 10 or lower, it's going to be startups, right? So how many startups or something like that, right? How many startups might be investing in MicroProfile?
Yeah.
Right. So I think there's, we could ask what industry. I don't know, if, again, I don't want to explode the number of questions, but maybe we don't have to ask about revenue, just ask about the size of your organization.
Yeah, good point.
We could maybe imply, if we really want to keep the number of questions down, imply what we think the adoption is. Of high revenue organizations, but
how big?
Just how many employees are in your organization or company? Company might be better because organization might be able to be parsed more narrowly.
And then size.
0 to 10.
Under 10.
Yeah, under 10.
10 to
11 to 11 to 100.
11, yeah, 11 to 100.
101 to 1,000.
1,000 or more. Yeah.
Yeah, or I would do 1,000 to 10,000, or 1,001 to 10,000, and then above 10,000. The job role one is interesting because I wonder how, if because the job role could be student. So what this doesn't answer is it's under 10. I'm a student. It's just me.
Yeah.
Right. Again, every question we ask is going to extend the length of the survey, but
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, sounds good.
and that would probably be the first question, by the way, not the 14th.
Let me. Okay. Yeah, it's good. So we got 16 questions. I think probably kind of, yeah, stay this way or rework on other questions. So that we not bloat the number of questions. Are there any other comments, recommendations? Okay, if not, let's move on. Tutorial. So it's Turan has been doing kind of basically some addressing some comments. So it's some comments that have not been fully addressed. So it's he has not pushed a new PRs either. So it's John. I did not monitor the Google Docs. Did they add any new Google Docs?
Oh, guilty as charged myself. I need to go, yeah, check on that.
Okay. Thank
But I
you.
will do that. And I'll try and get it if there's anything, I'm on PTO next week, so I'll be out of, yeah, so I'll be out. But if there's anything, I'll try and get it done before the end of the week.
Okay, thank you. Last week he has been addressing my comment. So it's basically, but he hasn't finished all of the comment. Asking him to basically put a comment once they have addressed all of my comment. Okay, thank you. So the next line business is the MicroProfile 7. I don't have any new update. Kind of further to last week as a technical call. So still we are trying to basically track this date. So it's
And sorry, before we leave the survey, who is officially conducting this survey?
Jakarta EE Marketing Group.
Okay,
Eclipse
this is the
Foundation.
Jakarta EE. Okay.
Yeah. So we'll
Yeah, that
do a
answers
joint effort. So we also push this kind of from MicroProfile handle once it's out.
So John, there's nothing explicitly in the survey that's going to say that it's a Jakarta working group that is running this, but in effect it is. In the survey itself is not going to say anything about that. As you can see, it's the language is relatively generic. So yeah, obviously the Jakarta Twitter handle and social media profile will be pushing this, but there's nothing to say that we could as well. So from an outsider observer standpoint, I think it's indiscernible other than the fact, who puts in effort of getting more data.
Yeah, and I think that's fine. I just wanted to make sure I understood because it matters then which questions are being asked. So, and that's fine.
Yeah. So yeah, so we kind of Reza and I worked with them because we are both of us on the both marketing group. So yeah, it's basically we equally push social media handles from MicroProfile to reach as many people as possible. So hopefully we can get a lot coverage. And also I recommend different companies, that's kind of for sure. I think Open Liberty, we try to push this as well. Yeah, so all the individuals, let's all help out to get more coverage. Is that all, John?
Oh yeah, thank you.
Okay, no problem. For MicroProfile 7, so basically it's kind of the learn business. So here, like we're still tracking the 17th of June. So for the other spec, so it's hopefully I think it's this week. I think I'm trying to create a properly release candidate for the telemetry, and then I will have a word with, I think it's kind of the rest of the client. They try to do a finish things at the end of May, and also open API. I will talk to them as well. The other thing is fault tolerance is in a good spot right now, so which is good. And then further to last week's live hangout, Roberto did update a license for the spec Eclipse Foundation spec license and also the TCK license to 1.1 in the build infrastructure. And also he released that, and he also basically is changed the MicroProfile parent to use the build infrastructure, the latest release. I also did a PR against the 2.x, so we are good with the license on MicroProfile parent, and also it's kind of also I did cherry pick to make sure like also SBOM also working on the 2.x. So all the released spec would have SBOM and plus all the new releases, new license. So we are all good from the Eclipse Foundation requirement point of view. Are there any kind of comments for MicroProfile 7? If not, the next one is the MicroProfile AI. So it's the kind of, I didn't know because it's yesterday, it was the bank holiday in the UK, so I didn't manage to join. John, did you join the AI discussion yesterday?
Unfortunately, I did not.
Oh, okay.
So
So
there is a recording.
Oh,
So
okay.
somebody joined. Somebody started
Oh,
it.
okay. So I did give all the kind of the instruction to Antoine, so he can record the call. So
Oh,
so
awesome.
that's
Yeah,
okay.
sorry about that. And I'll miss next week's too because I'm out, but after that I'll be on.
Yeah. And next week, I'm not sure if I'm not on my way to the airport, I might be able to join. Probably I would be have to miss it. Well, we'll see. Anyway, I will let Antoine know. Yeah, so this is the AI conversation. But yeah, please, basically, if you are interested, and as John said, there's a recording there, and also in here, we have the AI meeting, and minutes is also here. So it's a lot of people look as usual. They joined, so it's which is great. Looks good. So they had a very looks from agendas got basically is doing something when yeah, but well here. Okay, so basically is they want trying to agree on the name. Name always the kind of the hot topic. And then is looks like they have not started a small right project as yet, but I'm confident because Clement is able to create a repo in small right, so I should not be an issue there. Okay, so that's all good. We reached through. Are there any other topics to be discussed? Take once, take twice. Okay, if no topic discussed, you go 35 minutes back. That's great. Okay, I will talk to you next week at the usual time. Thank you all. You have a great
Okay.
PTO, John, and talk to you week after.
Thanks, Emily.
Yeah.
Thanks.
Yes. Okay.
Thanks, Emily. So,
Yeah.
so, hey, Emily, can you stick around a quick second?
Yeah. Fine.
Yeah, so I mean to remember when the book first came out, you had asked about a book review from InfoQ.
A book
Your-
review for
Your
even.
your cloud native with MicroProfile book.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. So so it's this whole thing keeps evolving.
Oh, hang on, let me stop recording first. Stop.
Oh, okay, yeah, that's a good idea.